Another Brick fan with a BrickHeadz review. This is Spring Festival Mickey Mouse. This is set 40673. It was released in January 2024. It has 120 pieces and cost about $10 when it was released. As you can see, this is BrickHead number 215. And this is the third BrickHead of Mickey Mouse that I have seen. The other two were Steamboat Willie, and then of course one of modern Mickey Mouse, or the current Mickey Mouse. In this case, Mickey Mouse is dressed up in a Spring Festival costume, kind of celebrating the Oriental Spring Festival, or the Chinese New Year perhaps. Let's go ahead and get Mickey built and take a look at the finished BrickHead. Here's our finished Mickey Mouse, and as you can see, he's got, the traditional Mickey look with the big the curved eyebrows, or the curved look of his face there. He's got his big ears, which are done with plate pieces, which I think the other two were also built that way. You can see that he's got a kind of a spring costume on, his big feet down there, and some bright yellow or orangish shoes there. He's carrying a spring lantern with a little tassel piece down here. He also has this little printed tile here with a dragon on it. So there's the little printed tile he has, perhaps a ticket or a brochure or something. But nice to get that little printed tile. And of course the printing there on the front of his shirt here as well. I think they color match that pretty well. You can obviously see a little of the red bleeding through here, but he's got the big cheeks, of course, as a mouse. Very flat sides here, nice smooth sides. Like I said, these plate pieces are just clipped in. His tail is actually done with a whip piece in the black. Smooth once again back here. He does have this yellow and red hat on, so that turned out quite well. And then one of his arms is obviously facing forward here to hold this lantern that is kind of put together with some pearl gold pieces as well. We've seen these in a lot of like Ninjago sets, some of the other Chinese New Year or Spring Festival or Winter Festival type sets that have been released. So we've seen these red pumpkin pieces used as kind of a lantern piece many times before. Overall, I think it's a really good looking Mickey Mouse. I'll leave a link to the reviews of the other Mickey Mouse BrickHeadz that I've reviewed in the past. But overall, this is a really good look, and it was nice to get Mickey as a standalone here. The one other, Steamboat Willie, of course, was a part of a set, and I think the original Mickey Mouse came by himself as well. As far as cost goes, this is a $10 BrickHead, which is exactly the same price they've always charged for BrickHeadz. In this case, we get 120 pieces, which pushed the price per piece down below 9 cents, if my math is right. So that's a pretty good price per piece, especially for a themed set like a Disney set here. So overall, great value, but of course I think BrickHeadz have always been a really good value because they've been on the market, I think maybe 6 years now, maybe a little bit more than that, right around 6 years though. And the pricing really hasn't changed for BrickHeadz, although they are coming out with larger sets with 5 or 6 BrickHeadz included in a single set. So I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this BrickHead set. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my other LEGO reviews up here on the screen.